Hello and greetings. This video is a refutation or a clarification or an update to Descartes' proposition, Cogito ergo sum, I think, therefore I am, and the general proposition that one's own fact of being conscious, one's own consciousness, is the fundamental and indubitable fact than which there is nothing more fundamental. So this is actually false. Let's go through what Descartes was doing. So Descartes wanted to reevaluate his understanding of reality to make sure that he could get rid of any errors and to kind of start on fresh grounds again. So he doubted everything he knew, and he found that the one thing he could not doubt was that he, as a thinker, existed. So even the act of doubting signified the existence of the doubter. So he said, I think, therefore I am. The fact that he has thoughts indicates that there's a thinker of the thoughts. Equivalently, you might think that he is conscious, the facticity of his consciousness. So in spiritual contexts, this can be interpreted as the fact that oneself is conscious is the fundamental fact of one's experience that cannot possibly be denied, and is the first and fundamental fact that is most foundational. Now, the I involved in that has multiple meanings, and so it's a distinct question whether or not the proposition I am conscious will always be true. That's a distinct matter. It depends on how we interpret the meaning of I in that proposition. However, regardless of how we interpret that proposition, there is in fact a more foundational proposition that has further indubitability, that is further immune from being doubted. And that proposition is something exists. It's very clear and obvious that this is the case because if we take a look at the proposition, I am conscious, or consciousness exists. Consciousness is a type of thing, or the I is a type of thing. A thing itself, or a substance, is a more foundational concept. So, when Descartes was saying, Cogito ergo sum, the sum, the I am, the I is a type of thing that could exist. So a more foundational proposition is something exists. Descartes didn't seem to recognize this, that he could have gone deeper. He could have said, something exists. That goes deeper than the proposition I exist. A related point is that Descartes' approach relies too much on the first person, which is not the fundamental mode of language. The fundamental person is the third person. The first and second persons are mere conveniences. You can prove this by just thinking how it is the case that you can use the third person to describe everything, but not so with the first or second persons. So more foundational than the proposition I am is that something is. And if we look at it deeper, we would find that that something which undergirds the I, that is the foundation for the I, is something common, is something objective and common to multiple minds. The problem with Descartes' approach and with a kind of popular approach in spirituality, which affirms that one's own consciousness is the most foundational thing that cannot be doubted, is that you can enter into the false view of solipsism, where you take your own individual consciousness to be the foundation of all things, somehow perhaps maybe mixing that with the ultimate consciousness, but never really getting clear on the distinction between the different senses of the word consciousness, where you always mix in your subjective consciousness with your understanding of the ultimate reality, and it becomes solipsism to some degree or other. So that would be an error. And if we understand the truth that the foundational proposition, which cannot be doubted, is something exists, concentrating on third person being and transcending that first person element, then one doesn't fall into solipsism, which, even if one doesn't understand it conceptually, it's possible for one's being to kind of take on this kind of excessive subjectivity, which makes one out of touch with objective reality. So understanding properly that the foundational proposition is something exists can promote one's understanding to see correctly and clearly that the foundation of all things is something objective and common. And this corresponds ultimately with our common sense. So this video was a clarification, a kind of critique, but not denying what Descartes was saying, but an improvement, going deeper. That the ultimate statement that cannot be doubted is not I am, but something is, moving to third person objective existence, that is actually more foundational than the first person I am. And that applies also to contexts in spirituality, where sometimes it is affirmed that one's own consciousness is the foundational element of one's experience. In fact, it's that something exists is the foundational element of anyone's experience. All right. Wishing you all very well.